Alrighty boys, in this video I'm going to tell you a story, and it's going to exemplify one of the biggest mistakes that most men make, and it causes them to feel underaccomplished because they don't hit their goals despite how motivated they are, despite how badly they want the results to change their life. So I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and about like a month ago, and he was just in a great place, like super vibrant, just had more energy than ever. And I was like, hey man, like what's going on? Like, you've been getting some good sleep or what? And he was like, well, yeah, but the reason why I'm feeling so good, he's like, I've been sticking to my diet. I've been eating super clean, and I've been working out every single day, getting 10,000 steps, hitting the gym. And so I was like, oh, like, congrats, man. Has this been a struggle? And he's like, yeah, for the longest time, like, I just couldn't stick to my word to work out or eat healthy. Kept falling off my word. You know, every New Year's resolution, I'd tell myself that I was going to do these two things, but I couldn't for the life of me stick to my word. And so I was like, dang, man, how long's it been? He's like, 1 month. And yeah, so it must have been a month and a half ago, because he's like, yeah, but going home for, you know, Christmas and stuff, so the holidays, they're probably gonna get me. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I'm not gonna be eating healthy when I'm with my family and stuff. And in my mind, I was like, wait, why not? But, you know, I mean, obviously he wanted to enjoy the holidays with his family, and, you know, I get it. So he comes back, and I saw him like 2 weeks ago, that's what it was, and I saw him again, I should say, and I was talking to him, and I was like, oh, have you gone back on your diet? And he's like, no, dude, I've been so bad about it. And I could tell, because he wasn't as energetic, he wasn't as happy. There was just, he was pitting out different energy before. Like, before I was like, damn, man, like, this guy, I don't know, it's just like, you know, those people that have super high energy, like Gary Vee and stuff, they just captivate your attention, and you enjoy being around them more, you know? I mean, everyone loves to be around happy people and people that radiate that. Now, oh, okay. But yeah, so I was talking to him, and I was like, oh man, like, how come you haven't gone back on it? He's like, dude, I just don't have the motivation. And this is exactly why, when he told me that he was going to stop working out and stop eating when he was going on vacation and stuff, or with his family, I was like, dude, that's not the call. Because look, everything in your life comes from this momentum, you know. He originally started eating healthier, and that carried over to starting to work out, to starting to work more, be more productive at his job. He said he was working more hours and feeling better. And I was like, it's all about that momentum. And that's a mistake that a lot of people make, is they think like they start forming the right habits, but then they take 1 weekend off and they go, oh, I'm going to jump back on when I get back. But we all know what happens after you go on that weekend trip and you eat garbage food. We all know what happens when you say you're going to stop one time. It always turns into another time and another, until you find yourself back into your old patterns and ruts and feeling down on yourself, you know? I mean, no one enjoys it when they can't stick to their word to do the things that are going to improve their life. They always feel bad about themselves. They feel like they dug themselves into a hole they can't get out of. And that's no surprise, because human psychology has evolved for the past few million years as our species has evolved. And because of that, we're hardwired to seek enjoyment and a fulfilling life. In fact, we even built a motivational system to help guide us through this journey. That's why when you do things that align with that pursuit and happiness, like hanging out with your girlfriend or your friends, or just going camping with a bunch of buddies, or whatever it is, you start to feel happy. And that's also why when you do things that don't align with that pursuit of happiness, like working at your minimum wage job, or soul draining job, I should say. Not minimum wage job, tons of people make tons of money, but again, it's soul draining. They don't enjoy it, they feel miserable. And that's because that's literally their brain telling them that this isn't aligning with that pursuit of happiness and fulfillment. And at the end of the day, if you aren't happy and you aren't fulfilled and you don't feel good about where your life is, it eats away at your happiness. You start to feel like a lesser version of yourself, a version of yourself that you don't even recognize anymore. I mean, growing up, we always have these ideas of who we're going to become, the life we're going to live. And as our life starts to pan out, a lot of people, they end up not hitting their ambitions. They get stuck in the rat race, it feels like. And again, it's because they fail to get the right habits in, and they fail to build momentum consistently. You know, they feel really motivated to change their life, and they go for 4 days, 5 days, and they're feeling amazing about themselves. And again, that's because they're doing things that align with that pursuit and happiness. And when they get to this point where they don't feel motivated, they stop, they take 1 day off. And it's just a vicious cycle. That's why you have to power through those times where you don't feel motivated, where you feel lazy and undisciplined. I mean, do you think Elon Musk wakes up and goes, oh man, got some terrible sleep, I'm tired, I don't feel motivated, so Tesla, it's on hold today. You know what, let's pause SpaceX too. We'll resume it when I feel good. No! Otherwise he wouldn't have the life he has. That's the difference between these super achievers and the average Joe that kind of lets their life rot away. And essentially it comes down to they're committed. And the thing is, everyone's always committed to something. It's just a matter of what you're committed to. Are you committed to becoming a conqueror, or are you committed to keeping your life stuck? Because there is no in between. You are committed. So it's just a matter of what you choose to be committed to, excellence or mediocrity. So the next time you feel you have that urge to give up on the goals you set for yourself because you don't feel good, you're not in the mood, power through. In fact, right now, I was not in the mood to record this video. Like, not gonna lie, like I'm just kind of tired and feel off. I would rather watch Netflix. Forced myself to get up, go walk, and now I'm recording this video. Don't make excuses. Take action. Now, that's pretty much gonna be it for this video, but look, if you made it this far in the video, can you do me a favor and like this video and toss a subscribe to us as well? I mean, if you found value in this, others will too. When you like and subscribe, it helps us grow the channel. I can't do this without you. So do those things, and then let me know in the comments what your goal is that you've been struggling with. What was your last New Year's resolution? That's what I want to hear. Drop it below.